Hello everybody, Dr. Mark here, and today I want to talk to you about some of the worst and best dogs for children of the autism spectrum. I want to make it clear to you all that I do not have an autistic child. What I do have is a lot of experience with many different types of dog breeds, and I have seen dogs that are good around children, dogs that can be injured easily by a child, dogs that can be aggressive and need to be watched carefully, and some dog breeds that I would not trust with any child with special needs. If you are the parent of an autistic child, you already know that not everything suggested by others, no matter how well-meaning, is appropriate. I do have a family member that is on the autistic spectrum, and I was recently asked if I could recommend which dog breed would be best for him. Of course, there are many excellent dog breeds that do well with children and with introverts like myself. One thing that needs to be addressed, however, is which dog breeds are not appropriate. I have seen a lot of them mentioned on dogs that are okay for kids with autism lists, and I cringe when I see the recommendations. A lot of dogs are great, but all of our pets have needs, and they are not all good choices for a child on the autistic spectrum and should not be suggested. No matter which dog breed I suggest are not appropriate for autistic kids, there are going to be those who disagree and tell me that my dog is perfect for a child with autism. Yes, there are exceptions to every rule, and there are angels even among the dog breeds that usually bite. All I can do is provide you with generalizations and warn you that many dogs among the breeds I listed are prone to problems, fragility, biting, excessive exercise needs, or a combination of those traits. So which are they? Some breeds should be avoided because they are excessively fragile. They are the same dog breeds I do not recommend around toddlers, and if your child is older and on the calmer end of the spectrum, one of these dogs might be alright. In order to be safe together, however, one of the sturdier breeds should be considered first. Some of the excessively fragile breeds include the Italian Greyhound, the Maltese, the Japanese Chin, the miniature Pinscher, and finally the toy Fox Terrier. Some dog breeds are more prone to bite. Your autistic child may own one of these dogs and never have a problem. However, based on my personal experience and according to some research done, the University of Pennsylvania study that interviewed more than 6,000 dog owners, the dogs in the following list are not recommended. Some of the dogs more likely to bite strangers and even their owners include Chihuahuas, Dachshunds, Cocker Spaniels, Lhasa Apsos, and the Pekingese. Other breeds should be avoided because they have a high exercise requirement. Your child may seem like he can handle those needs, but in all honesty, most kids cannot do so on a day-in and day-out basis. If you do not feel your C. Golden Retrievers are quick learners. Goldens are intelligent and bond strongly with their family. These awesome dogs are large, sturdy animals that will do okay with an active child and still get along with smaller pets in the household because of their low prey drive, a cat, for example. Their combination of low aggression and ability to learn commands fast makes them a popular choice among groups training service dogs for autistic children, search and rescue, seeing eye, and others. Shedding is one of the most serious problems with this breed. If you are a parent that wants to keep a dog hair-free household, a Golden is not the best choice. Behavioral problems can also develop, but as long as this dog is active, they are less likely to occur. Unfortunately, they are not a good choice for someone who has limited mobility and is not able to exercise a puppy. Consider an older dog from an animal shelter or rescue, or an adult dog from a service organization that is already trained. Shedding is a big problem since this dog has a long coat. Recurrent ear infections are a problem because of this dog's floppy ears, and this problem can be provoked by allergies. They are prone to obesity and arthritis, and cancer is a serious concern as the dog ages. About 60% of all Goldens die of cancer, and one of the most common complaints I hear about this dog breed are their short lifespan because of cancer and other inherited diseases. If you are interested in this dog, please look at my video with suggestions on how to increase your dog's lifespan. Newfoundlands are a companion dog that have gained a lot of trust over the years. These giant dogs are famous for their loyalty and well known for their lack of aggression. They are great for kids and so good with strangers that some organizations use them as rescue animals. If your child likes to go swimming in a river or lake, or you just want a great-looking friendly dog who will spend most of his time at your child's side, the Newfoundland is an excellent pick. If you do not have a lot of space, this dog breed is not a good first choice and should be avoided. They are 150 to 170 pounds, so they eat a lot, shed huge amounts, and drool a lot. These dogs have few behavioral problems, but if they are not taken out and socialized when young, they can be kind of shy. This is not really a problem if the dog belongs to a child, and the only reason this dog is not higher on the list is its short lifespan. My big concern with this breed is that if your child is very frail they might end up getting hurt. This dog would not do so on purpose but could knock a child down just out of joy when meeting up after being separated. For a dog a long separation is as short as a walk to the mailbox or a school day. Always watch your dog when the kids are getting off of the bus. All giant dog breeds, including the Newfie, have a tragically short lifespan. Only about 38% of Newfoundlands even make it to their 10th birthday. Hip dysplasia is all too common, as are heart problems, eyelid problems, and epilepsy. Cancer is the leading cause of death. The Saint Bernard is a kind and lazy caretaker. If you want a furry, huggable and big dog that weighs up to 150 to 250 pounds, that likes to romp but does not need to be exercised a lot, the Saint Bernard is a good choice. They are great when out playing in the snow with the kids and are trainable, but not as quickly as a dog like the Golden Retriever. Like some of the other big dogs, the Saint Bernard does drool. These dogs shed a lot, so if you cannot handle dog hair, this is a terrible choice. They do not respond well to being left alone for a long time and can become destructive. Like many other breeds, personalities vary a lot depending on the line, but in this case, it is sometimes worse. If you do choose one of these dogs, make sure the breeder knows the dog will be a companion to an autistic child. Health is a serious issue with this breed, and their lifespan is often tragically short. Many large and giant breed dogs are affected by hip dysplasia. The Saint Bernard is no exception. They are also prone to other orthopedic problems like elbow dysplasia and osteochondrosis and may also have inherited diseases like heart disease, hypothyroidism, epilepsy, and eyelid problems. The giant Bernese Mountain Dog is a chill companion. This dog is about 110 pounds and has a fierce guard dog bark but is docile and is almost never aggressive, great with kids, good with other pets, and trainable with some persistence. The Bernese is an attractive choice and looks fantastic even lounging around. Almost all owners comment on the excellent companionship these dogs provide. The main reason Bernese is not rated higher on this list, and one of the only reasons to avoid one, are the health problems listed below. The average lifespan is only about 7 or 8, and only 28% of the dogs even make it to 10 years. They also have a long coat, so they will shed a lot, sometimes slobber, and are not one of the dog breeds that does well when left alone all of the time. Cancer is a big concern with these dogs, causing about half of all deaths. Dogs are also prone to hip dysplasia, cruciate injuries, arthritis aggravated by obesity, and retinal problems. The Labrador Retriever is a worldwide favorite for kids and adults. Labradors are popular service dogs because they are rarely aggressive, are loyal, are friendly with most strangers, and are intelligent and easy to train. They are popular as pets for those reasons and many others. If you are worried about your child slipping your dog food underneath the table, this is a dog to avoid. The Lab is prone to obesity and will suffer if overfed. Shedding is a common complaint, but one of the most common complaints I hear is related to their excessive need to exercise when young. A Lab puppy should not be considered if your child has mobility issues and will not be able to take the dog for a long walk several times a day. They become calm like an adult when about 2 or 3 years old. An adult dog available through a service organization is a good alternative if your child does not need a puppy. Orthopedic issues like hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, arthritis, and cruciate ligament injuries are all too common. If you adopt a puppy, make sure that the parents have been screened. Some dogs also inherit eye problems, muscle disease, and allergies that lead to chronic ear infections. The miniature Schnauzer is a sturdy small dog and does not shed. This dog breed is one of the most popular in the world because they are sturdy, do not shed much, are good with kids, and make good apartment dogs. They are playful and a lot of fun but, at the same time, make excellent watchdogs and can be trained easily. They do not do well when left alone all day and need adequate exercise to prevent behavioral problems like chasing, nervous digging, and excessive barking. Most people leave their dogs with beards, so they do need some grooming even when kept clipped short. If your autistic child has mobility problems, please search for a different breed of dog. If allowed to become overweight, especially females, your dog will be prone to pancreatitis. Allergies and other skin problems are also common, and epilepsy and diabetes are seen a lot too. They also are prone to develop bladder stones. Bishon Frise are a clean, relatively hypoallergenic dog and good in an apartment or tiny house. If cute is important, these dogs will meet your needs. If you are in an apartment and still want to get a dog for your autistic child, then this is also a great choice. Bishons are social, sturdy, small enough to be acceptable to most landlords and okay on a strict lease, and, although no dog is hypoallergenic for all persons, this dog causes less allergic reactions than many others. Bishons do not shed much, are clean, and tend to be groomed often, therefore, spreading fewer allergens in the environment. There are some reasons to avoid a Bishon. If a Bishon is treated like a baby, the dog will probably develop small dog syndrome. Dogs with that syndrome bark too much, growl over anything they consider a slight, may bite, and tend to claim the most dominant area in the room. Like your favorite easy chair. Some dogs may have house training issues, especially if not taken out for a walk. Your local animal shelter is the first place you can search for a dog. Adults are always a safer choice than a puppy since you can evaluate what the personality is like. The shelter may or may not have what you need for your child, so the next place to search is petfinder.com. That site has listings of animal shelters across the US, and you may be able to find a perfect dog that way. If you are still having no luck, be sure to check with rescue organizations that work in your area. When you pull up your search engine, just type in the breed you are looking for, the area you live in, and add the word rescue. Let them know what type of dog you need when making contact, and discuss any worries you might have. If you choose to find your dog through an ethical breeder, make sure that you discuss your child's needs and make sure that your puppy's parents have been screened for genetic diseases. An ethical breeder will make sure that you are choosing the right puppy. Sometimes, you will need even more help, so consider a service dog from one of the organizations that train dogs to work with autistic children. A service dog is going to cost more than an emotional support dog but is sometimes the best choice. Since emotional support animals have no legal rights, unlike service animals, your child can be told that he must leave his dog and not allow it on a plane, in a restaurant, or many other places. If you decide that you want to get a service dog, you can look into organizations that will allow you to research the possibilities. Go ahead and contact several of these groups before making any firm decisions. A dog is going to live a long time and be a vital part of your child's life. Thank you for watching. I am a veterinarian with over 40 years of experience with dogs and cats, exotics, poultry, and livestock of many types. If the information in this video was helpful, please give it a like so that it can reach more viewers, and if you know any other dog families that need to know this information, please share it. Be sure to subscribe too if you want more information on dog health issues. If you prefer to read this information, you can find my articles at pethelpful.com. If you have any health problems with your dog and need some information, please contact me at my Ask a Vet column at pethelpful.com or askavet@yourpetsathome.com.